Class 10, Science, Chapter 12, Magnetic Effects of Electric Current. Dash correctly describes the magnetic field near a long straight wire. The field consists of concentric circles centered on the wire. On applying right hand thumb rule, we find the direction of magnetic field. The field is in the form of concentric circles centered on the wire carrying current. At the time of short circuit, the current in the circuit increases heavily. At the time of short circuiting, the live wire and the neutral wire come into direct contact. As a result, the current in the circuit abruptly increases. State whether the following statements are true or false. First, the field at the center of a long circular coil carrying current will be parallel straight line. This is true. A wire with a green insulation is usually the live wire of the electric supply. This is false. List two methods of producing magnetic fields. Actually, three methods of producing magnetic fields are we can say. First, magnetic field can be produced by placing a permanent bar magnet or a horseshoe magnet at the place where magnetic field is required. Magnetic field is produced around the current carrying straight conductor or a current carrying circular coil. Third, a very good method to produce magnetic field is due to flow of current in the solenoid. When is the force experienced by the current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field largest? The force experienced by the current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field is largest when the current carrying conductor is placed in the direction perpendicular to that of magnetic field. Imagine that you are sitting in a chamber with your back to one wall. An electron beam moving horizontally from back wall towards the front wall is deflecting by strong magnetic field to your right side. What is the direction of the magnetic field? An electron beam moving horizontally from back wall towards the front wall is equivalent to a current flowing in a opposite direction, that is from front wall towards the back wall. The deflection of electron beam as seen by observer is to his right side and is shown in the figure. On applying Fleming's left hand rule, we find that magnetic field is acting in vertically downward direction. State the rule of determine the direction of a magnetic field produced around the straight conductor carrying current. For this, answer is Maxwell right hand thumb rule. Force experienced by the current carrying straight conductor placed in a magnetic field which is perpendicular to it. This is Fleming's left hand rule. Current induced in a coil due to its rotation in a magnetic field. Fleming's right hand rule. When does an electric short circuit occur? If either the insulation of wires used in the electrical circuit is damaged or there is a fault in the appliance, live wire and neutral wire may come into direct contact. As a result, the current in the circuit abruptly rises and short circuiting occurs. What is the function of an earth wire? Why it is necessary to earth metallic appliances? The metallic body of the electric appliances is connected to the earth by means of earth wire so that any leakage of electric current is transferred to the ground. This prevents any electric shock to the user. That's why earthing is electrical appliances is necessary. Why does a compass needle get deflected when brought near a bar magnet? Magnetic compass needle and bar magnet both have magnetic field. When they brought near to each other, these magnetic lines fields interact each other, giving deflection in the needle. List the properties of magnetic lines of force. Properties of magnetic lines of force, also known as magnetic field lines, are listed. Outside the magnet field lines are directed from N pole of magnets towards south pole. However, inside the magnet, the field lines are directed from south pole to north pole. Thus, magnetic field lines form a closed loop. The magnetic field line at any point points in the direction of magnetic field at the point. The relative strength of magnetic field is given by degree of closeness of the field lines. The magnetic field is strong in the region where the field lines are crowded. No two magnetic field lines can ever intersect with each other. Why don't two magnetic lines of force intersect each other? No two field lines are found to cross each other. If they did, it would mean that at the time of intersection, the compass needle would point towards two directions, which is not possible. Next question. Which of the following property of proton can change while it moves freely in the magnetic field? One is velocity, the other one is momentum. The positively charged particle, alpha particle, projected towards west is deflected towards north by a magnetic field. The direction of the magnetic field is upward. In accordance to Fleming's left-hand rule, the direction of magnetic field is vertically upward. Name two safety measures commonly used in electric circuits and appliances. Two safety measures: use of earth wire and proper earthing, use of fuse. Nowadays, fuse were replaced by MCB. A electric oven of 2 kilowatt, that means 2000 watts, power rating, is operated in a domestic electric circuit, 220 volts. The voltage is 220. What has the current rating of 5 amps? What result do you expect? Explain. Power rating electrical oven P 2 kilowatts, it is 2000 volts. Supply voltage V 220 volts. Current drawn by the electric oven I is equal to P by V. 2000 volts by 220 volts. It is equal to 9 ampere. As the current rating of domestic circuit is only 5A and the oven draws current 9A, which is more than the current rating. Hence the circuit will be damaged due to overheating and overloading. What precautions should be taken to avoid overloading of domestic electric circuits? The precautions that should be taken to avoid overloading of domestic circuits are: too many appliances should not be connected to single socket. Too many appliances should not be used at the same time. Faulty appliances should not be connected in the circuit. Fuse should be connected in the circuit.